Hello, fellow wanderers. I'm Endri, and thank you for joining me as we wander through some more Sunless Sea. We made it to Adam's Way. All ships that approach Adam's Way are intercepted by the Gracious, the Presbyterian splendidly head-dressed coast guards. A quaint but inviolable tradition governs entry. You must tell them one of three stories. In return, you will be permitted to spend a single day in the port. So we can tell them an unfinished tale, which requires an unread log. We could tell them a tale of hell from Mount Palmerston's port report, or if we brought recent news, But we can give them that. Why are foreigners only allowed to spend a single day in Adam's Way? For your own protection, one of them explains kindly. Unsafe. The soil of the Elder Continent is dangerous to incomers, they claim. Those who linger can contract unfortunate conditions, hysteria, rapture, animescence. Rumors that the Presbyterian's law offers no protection to foreigners after dark aren't nonsense. A new day. Is their interest strategic, or do they just enjoy hearing about London's miseries? Regardless, they permit you to dock. The day has just begun in the town square. A yellow-robed priestess plants a seed in a bed of black soil. No sooner she patted down the soil than a tiny shoot pokes forth. By mid-morning, it will be a sapling. By lunchtime, a budding tree. By evening, it will wither and fall. You must be back on your ship before then. So we have a number of things we can do. We could pick up the Presbyterian Adventuress. We could put a Blemigan ashore. We can't do this one yet. Let's do a storyteller, which will get us a port report. We could assist at a hospital. We could visit a bunch of curiosities. We could get the adventurers, but I'm not going to bother getting her. I will, however, listen to a storyteller. Ignore the gaudy entertainments intended to defraud visitors. Pass the street hawkers. They will only tell you what you want to hear. Shun the tavern gossip, most of which is fabricated by Mythendrite office, the pesters propagandists. The buzzing of bees. Climb the stairs cut into the hill. Sit at the foot of the bee-capped stone columns. They will shield you from the southern mountain heat. Be quiet. Listen. Old storytellers share the shadow. The Prester is on the verge of declaring the dawn machine a blasphemy. London's bureaucracy is riddled with the children of the thief of faces. An expedition of foreigners recently put ashore the west, then went south in search of the garden. They were discovered and given to the Red River. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Vehicular broker has a commission, sure. His client has attached of modest but scriptural significance. He's conducting interviews. He meets you at the balcony of the shoreside coffee house. His handshake is effusive. His smile and cummerbund are broad. He urges you to squares of sticky baklava, a tiny glass of black coffee sweetened with a sprig of mint. I trust you won't mind answering a few questions, he asks, opening a notebook to ensure we're on the same page, so to speak. The interview is skinlessly personal. What business does he have to ask such things? He'll give up a secret, that's fine. Really surprised. Goodness, I must admit I expected you to lie. Never mind, never mind. Knowing you as well as I do now, he uses his notebook too embarrassed to meet your eye. I think we could do business. Alright, we're going to accept the commission. Doing the Presser's work. We're snuffers. He orders a plate of figs soaked in honey. Tell me, what do you do with the disciples of the Thief of Faces? Or snuffers to children and Londoners? Awful creatures. Eat candles, steal faces, erase them as a sacrament. A associate of mine recently found one in Port Carnelian. Before he could expose it, he disappeared. Maybe the snuffer got to him. Perhaps one of the port spies. The place is stuffed with them. He wishes to root out Port Carnelian snuffer, capture it, bring it back here. I'd like to ask a question or two. He pops a fig in his mouth. Alright, let's go ahead and catch a nut that falls from the tree. Branch is too far, the nut too small, your hand's too slow. When it strikes the paved square, the nut bursts into brief, pointless life. Thread-like shoots squirm out, groping for water. Desperate roots claw and crack to the stone. It is no good. Strength is spent, the shoot brown stiffens and expires. You now have one lamentable relic. And now we're going to attend a funeral feast. Well, the square, a gathering of bereaved, uncannily cheerful, a table shining with culturally white china plates and tall glasses. You move closer for a better look. Yeah. You need unaccountably peckish, by the way. The replete occupied positions in the Presbyterian's military. Despite their sanguinary past, they dine with the Prester and send their children to be educated at London's University. However, they maintain their tradition of eating their dead. The feasts are held in public. There is a broad square stretches a split table. The party was only a distant relative, some great aunt or second cousin. The atmosphere is jolly. Servers carry the deceased over in steaming joints, cooked to perfect pinkness. A stately mourner stands, already wildly from wine. Shall I carve? So we could observe, we could dine, we could sit at a table as a guest of honor, which would increase our iron. We could hurry away, we could steal scraps from the table. Which we can't do because we already have unaccountably peckish. So we're going to accept an invitation to dine. You make polite conversation with a half-deaf aunt. The cuts that reach you are lean, but still pink, still succulent. You clean your plate. Afterwards, you give it a keepsake, a knob of bone engraved with a date. You accept it with good grace. Is that one of your crew among the gawkers, watching you with horrified eyes? We gain 2 terror. We gain 1 cannibalism. Memory distant shore, and a lamentable relic. Oh, sure, let's pick up the Presbyter and adventure it. You approach. She lines up another shot. A tall woman, salt-caked Royal Navy uniform, is methodically shooting giant land snails off a chunk of fallen statue. Afternoon, my lord. Looking for a gunnery officer? I'd like to help you blow up monsters if you'll have me. Sure. Oh, hello, Captain. Is this one of yours? And to knock her about a bit. She didn't like taking orders from foreigners. Still, we're good friends now. Venturous claps the black-eyed sailor on the back. Oddly enough, they do seem to be friends now. Point your officer. Yeah. And, head to shore. Yay! Southern mountain heat seeps around the slopes of this hill. The soil of the elder continent is rich and strange. If one can survive it all, it should flourish. Which, by the way, would immediately kick us out if we were not already kicked out. Anyway, we're going to buy up some fuel. And, march along. You can sell parabola linen here. You could sell a shrine to stone here. In case you ever wanted to sell one of those. We're at 1,200 echoes. Not bad. It's not worth it because it takes a captivating treasure to make a shrine to stone. But, you know, we're going to pretend, right? Anyway. King Eater's Hold. So basically, we just want to go this way because we don't have any reason to stop by the King Eater's Hold. Oh, we need an outlandish artifact. That's what we're missing. That's what we're missing. Okay. That thing looks annoying. I'd rather not run into it. But to be honest here, I would rather not. I'm trying to think of the best place to get an outlandish artifact. Normally I've gotten a couple by now. Well, anyway. We definitely want to head this way. We still need to encounter Ace Duval. And we'll eventually want to encounter some other things as well. Let's turn off our light real quick. He might get the shot off. He is going to follow us, and that is going to be irritating. He missed. That's a plus. I need to keep out of his beam of light because they have very good ability to spot you if their light lamp is shining on you. Better than most would expect, to be honest. And this is the Fathom King's Hold. I'm not overly worried about it. Though this is not in particular the Fathom King's Hold, we're just in his area of the sea. I do, however, want to go east from here to see what we have. If it's the Shillinate, the Apes, or Ace Duval. Hopefully it's not Ace Duval. It's a long way to head out this way to get to Ace Duval. We're going to have to head out here a few times, to say the least. Yes, I know, I have We Are Clay, and I could equip them and we would sail faster, but, whatever. We're going to head to Irem and hopefully progress a quest while we're at it. Well, actually, I think I need a casket of sapphires if I'm going to progress that quest, or maybe it was Scintillac. I think I just need a Scintillac for the first part. I think the sapphires are for the fuel tilt impeller. I don't want to encounter Mr. Crab down there. He will do bad things to my existence. Oh, great. Well, we found Aestival. We know where this is now, that's for certain. Alright, light it up. Oh god, it's so bright. It actually is a bright enough contrast that it makes my eyes ache a little bit to look at it. Alright, let's investigate the ruins. We can go ahead and put Plum against the shore here, which doesn't hurt anything at all. Pile of port report. We can go beach combing, why not? Nasty glove of goo? Well, nothing too particularly great there, but that's alright. So now we've got a few things we can find to the north of us. Empire of Hands, the Webways, the Shellinate. And of course, eventually we'd like to run into Irem. I know Khan's Shadow is up here too. Port Cecil. So we're not actually too worried about fuel and supplies. We've got a lot of places right here on the east where we can refuel, which is actually really nice. We need to stop by Port Cecil anyway, come to think of it. I think the best place to find a Lorn Fluke, and not an ancient Lorn Fluke or whatever that would absolutely destroy us. So here's the Empire of Hands. We might as well click rapidly through all of their things, because why not? They make good trading partners. That is a savage Lorn Fluke. I'm going to tell you, I'd rather not fight one of those. Maybe in a better ship with better guns. A lot better guns. And a lot less terror. We have too much terror to be fighting a Lorn Fluke right now. And we've seen all of this stuff before, so we're going to go ahead and sail around. Check out the Ash Innsmouth. We'll enter the forest. We'll relax in the hot spring. Have a thought for a lover, because it doesn't actually matter what you pick. Make a fool of ourselves. We fail the check. The chase continues. Failed it again. Huh. Actually kind of surprised. We lose 10 terror, though, which actually is a pretty good outcome, in my opinion. Fountainhead Island, we'll want to explore. Temple in the Forest, yep. And Hearthstake Island. Lost Treasure Hunter. We'll want to deal with him later. We'll need a Syrian Enigma. Dine at the captain's table. Yeah, Orchard boat. And there's our comprehensive port report. And we're out of here. You've done what we needed to do to continue progressing stuff on the Monkey Islands. I would like to get them so we can get a trading deal with them because, well, they trade for unique stuff. Am I going to help them finish their Zeppelin? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know if helping them finish the Zeppelin is worth the loss of the trading partner, to be honest. And yeah, I'm not going to rush Uttershroom getting the Blemigans or anything to get the Cinder. As you notice there, we get a couple of them just for doing the port report that one time. There's a random chance that you'll get them. Ah, we found the Shellinate. That's nice. That is something called the Eater of Names. That is bad. That did 14 damage in a single shot. Oh god. Oh god. Right. Should have turned the light off earlier. Ow! Allow him to go ashore. Not really worth all that much. We could obtain a doomed monster hunter. I'm not going to. You could check Tales for the Bone. Requires a supply, a Z story, and a hunting trophy, so not much we can do there. This is where we'll be buying our Stygian Ivory. We need to buy a whole bunch of that, which is not right now. Alright. Pain. That was definitely pain. Alright, so north of us is going to be the Webways, which will be interesting. There's not much we can do out there without foxfire candles or mushroom wine. Not too worried about it, though. Hopefully we won't encounter any more horrible, nasty, hurt me a lot things like that. Yeah, Eater of Names. Yeah, aptly named. Would have killed me dead. And yeah, that's a island covered in spiders. That doesn't haunt my nightmares at all. Nope, not at all. Definitely not. Oh god, can we please sail past this faster, please? Oh, oh, there's a Tree of Ages. 900 hit points. I'm good. I am so good. That's what that thing that I could spend a captivating treasure on to buy. They're ammo for something. And they do massive damage to things like that. And it's great. It's 1,000 echoes per shot, basically. I'm good. We can assist with the festival preparations, why not? I think we've read that one before. We'll grab the Haunted Doctor, because why wouldn't we? We will get a delivery of trinkets, because sure. We could trade supplies for silk, but I don't see any particular reason to do so. And yeah, nah, I'm good. We could bring Foxfire candles, do this high-risk challenge. It's not worth it for the silk. And we can't get a port report until we get a cask of mushroom wine, but you can buy fuel and supplies here in case you need them. I do not. We'll talk to all of our NPCs when we get to a more hospitable port, aka London, to progress some stories. Oh boy, turn that off. Which way do I need to go? Rapidly this way, I think. Yeah, that thing would also do nasty things to me. Oh god. Please don't come any closer. I'm keeping the light off, just keep away. We're almost to Irem. We're almost to Irem. You can buy supplies there, swing by Frostfound. Might buy a couple of things actually while we're there with some of my secrets. It's not the best way to use the secrets, but I'm not overly worried about the secrets in general. we'll always have chances to collect more. Here we are. Here's Irem. We're actually going to go inside this time. I don't normally bother with. But I do want to get a Soothing Copper Long Box, and I do want to get at least an Outlandish Artifact here, if I can. I will not be getting a Judgment's Egg here. We'll need a Judgment's Egg eventually. But there are better ways to get Judgment's Eggs. And we need to stop by Avid Horizon, as I recall, on the way home to pick up strategic information again. Which we'll save until we get to Port Cornelian to give to our spies. Compile a port report, and we'll head to the House of Amber Sky. Rest, traveler. Our waters are warm, our cushions are petal soft. Lay your head here. You'll be healed, or better yet, you'll be renewed. Payment in coffee? Yes, please. House of Amber Sky is a roofless space beneath the false stars underneath, rich with the scent of Irem roses. Despite the ice, it's warm as a desert evening. Arrange yourself in the cushions, close your eyes for just a moment. Beneath the skin of dreams, beyond the face of mirrors, the orange sun sails a fervent sky. Here there are borderlands of that place, close by Irem, the closest still to the House of the Amber Sky. You're in another place, the sun is warm to your uncovered head. We're going to retrieve a serpent image, because we can, and there's a lot of other stuff we can't get. Rare fruit is annoying, because you have to be wounded. And have a Z story. Rarest fruit, it takes a Syrian enigma. Probably not worth it. Jungle around you is rich with violently colored fruit, buzzing with insects and unseen life. Something nestled in the mossy crook of a gray-leafed tree, a wooden serpent, lacquered black, red, and yellow. Its eyes are guarded flakes. Mind if I pick that up? The geomagician asked. Was he with you when you lay down to sleep? A weapon, perhaps. Humans rule the waking world, he tells you, more or less, and the Finger Kings rule most of this place. A long time ago, some rather careless people made these images to imprison Finger Kings. I'm not so careless. I can use it to enact my revenge on the king that took my hand. He is gloating. He actually strokes his mustache with the hook. Returns to the cabin to investigate the serpent image, but emerges a day later disappointed. Different geometries, he explains obscurely. Do you mind if we pop by the Khanate and find someone there to help me work this one out? We need to head to Khan's heart. Fantastic. Can't do anything else there, but we can buy a Soothing Copper Long Box. I want one of those. Only cost 3 secrets. It's not that bad. You can buy strange catches here. I'll buy a spare one just because. We'll get up to 15 fuel and 7 supplies. You can buy secrets here, by the way, for 999 echoes. Okay, so I couldn't buy an Outlandish Artifact here, which is a pity. I thought we might be able to, but it doesn't look like that's so. Alright. We will continue on. That solved the primary goal. So, I need to go to Khan's Heart again, and Port Cecil. Okay. Just to make sure I don't have an Outlandish Artifact in my hold at all, do I? Oh, I've got one now. So we'll just go straight over to Phosphfound, do that part of the quest, and then we'll sail directly south. Continue on. I do need to get to Avid Horizon. I do need to buy 7 soup. Oh, we've got so many things to do. Alright, so maybe we'll actually head down to Khan's Glory first. Head back up because I need to go by Mount Palmerston. I forgot I have so much stuff I need to do on this jaunt around the world. Still need a live specimen, actually. We would buy one, but I'll wait till time the healer is marched on enough to get us the option for the other one. We'll just sail out this way, see what we find. Wreck of the Nocturne, there are some things we can do there. I'll pop in and show it off, but not a whole lot I can do at the moment. Foxfire Candle. Superiors of the Z give cynical sailors pause for ransacking half-drowned vessels. Something code prohibits indulging curiosity. Yeah. So, yeah. That requires foxfire candles, which I don't have on me, and I'm not going to have for a while, I don't think. So the current goal is to get story quests done. I want to get my my crewman quests progressed. Oh, there's the Sea of Lilies. I need to find you. I need to find wisdom inside of you, actually. I don't like sailing in here. It's dangerous. We're going to have to ransom a prisoner, which is going to cost us so much money. Why? Why did this sneak up on me? Okay. He's lost. I'm okay with that. What I want to know is, where is wisdom? There's wisdom. Or I guess wisdom is the island. Nupmit Harbor. Well, say goodbye to a lot of our money, folks. We're about to become a lot poorer. Pile port report. And we are going to ransom a prisoner. Anxious fellow, count your echoes lovingly into brass-bound box, but you locked with a little key. Places with much grander box, locked with a much grander box. That process so overwhelmed that you almost forget your prisoner. The unsettling sage. The man you came here for. Is he a man? There's something peculiar about the line of his jaw. He was eyes, but he's grateful to see you. Not a girl's peh. They would have choked on me, but they would have done me. But it would have done me a little good. Gently digesting now, were it not for you. I see you have my friend with you. You're going to do great work. Yes, my friend? Perhaps the great work. We shall wake those forces. Do you have the pattern? I can hardly wait. 3,000 echoes. I think if you pass the check, it costs 2,000? I don't know. Either way, those checks are really difficult to do. You need veils. Like, to get them out, you need veils in the hundreds. Like 167 or something. It's ridiculously hard. We're not overly worried about that, though. Alright, so we're going down this way. We just spotted a tortoise. That's nice. We'll buy a little more. We're not going to buy any more fuel. Yeah, we're not going to buy any fuel or supplies here. There's no reason to do so. No reason at all. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get the chance to buy violent pigment. I don't get to be that lucky. Yep. Khan's Glory, which we'll be avoiding because I don't have any coffee to hand over. So I probably won't even bother to stop by Khan's Shadow. Really don't need to take any more hull damage. Kind of badly beaten, to be honest. Khan's Shadow is long. Or Khan's Heart is long. I forgot that. Takes up most of its square, other than the shadow of the Khan right by. Alright, find some heart for the Genial Magician. This costs another 500 echoes. Oh, it's so expensive. Forward to the copper quarter by the docks peddle knowledge from all over the Undersea. The only things they won't sell are their real names. One who calls herself the Bright Bird introduces you and the magician to a wizened man in a bright spider silk, collector of looking glasses. The magician and the collector mutter together for a while. Collector wheezes with laughter. Unless the magician returns, eyes bright. All will be well, he says, and all manner of things shall be well. Know where we go now, what we must do. Thank you, my friend. My revenge is almost within my grasp. Alright. port report while we're here. We're going to Wanderer's Khan's Heart. We will assist this fellow. Get us another outlandish artifact. I believe we've spent a lot of money. We spent a lot of money. It's alright though. Yep, that thing's still there. So we're gonna take a little detour to the west here. See if we can't avoid that boat. I don't think it's our friend. But I tell you what, I'm going to call it a part here, and I will meet you all in Port Cecil. So until our paths cross again, have fun and stay safe, everyone.